test the validity of our vote, we're going to retry the entire case. If Monokuma was wrong, the validity of these trials would be in question. Mastermind controlling Monokuma. They're the one who killed Rantaro. The most important fact we discovered during the investigation is this. The shot put ball that Rantaro was killed with was different than the one Kaede had. In short, the shot that Kaede used didn't hit Rantaro.
If Monokuma twisted the truth for this case...
Oh, it's like a whole thing. It's like a... Yeah, you could just say any of the other ones could be called into question.
Then he could have twisted it for the other cases as well, making this killing game unfair.
Realize something. It's Kaede's younger twin sister.
Oh, here we go.
Mastermind of this killing game, and the culprit who killed Rantaro, is you, Tsumugi. There are no other possibilities. Tsumugi, please just say something. If you don't defend yourself...
It's Junko Enoshima!
What?
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh my gosh.
Even if nobody was waiting. Even if it makes you go, what? Again? The Diva of Despair takes the stage once more. Junko Enoshima, the 53rd.
There you have it! Once again, the mastermind is Junko Enoshima!
Junko Enoshima, the 53rd?
Tsumugi,
Oh my god.
aren't you
So she never existed?
Shirogane? Our friend who survived with us?
Sorry about that. You can go ahead and forget about Tsumugi Shirogane.
Wait, is she's saying Junko Enoshima the 53rd, so if this has happened, if this whole thing, if we've been cryogenically frozen for a long time, has there been like 50 however many other killing games that we didn't know about? And that's why I was saying the killing games will happen forever?
Because I'm just a character.
Oh my god.
You know, a lie.
So, I mean, I was kind of right. It was Tsumugi, but it wasn't Tsumugi at the same time.
Sorry to all her fans out there. If any of you even exist, that is.
A lie?
Tsumugi Shirogane was nothing more than a cover for me, the Mastermind. Ooh, calling her your friend? Ugh, it's laughable, really. Really, I'm gonna laugh.
Alright, well, there goes that theory I had about Tsumugi secretly being Kaede's twin sister.
Are you serious? You're the mastermind behind this?
But why? That face and that voice. It's just...
Junko's like, why are you so surprised? The other two games, it was the same thing.
Junko Enoshima.
It would be more surprising if she wasn't the mastermind.
I know, right? Oh, does it make you fall into despair? Well, does it?
No, that's not possible. Junko Enoshima is dead.
But why did you call yourself the 53rd?
As history repeats itself, so does Junko Enoshima.
Yeah?
As you can see, I am a perfect reproduction of Junko Enoshima.
So, you're just a freak pretending to be Junko Enoshima, huh?
No, a perfect reproduction.
Perfect reproductions are exactly the same as the original.
Her logic is impossible to follow. Much like the real Junko Enoshima's.
Whatever it is, you're the actual mastermind of this killing game, right? So if we kill you, then that'll be the end, correct?
Oh, say mean things like that. Besides, killing me never ends the game.
It never ends the game? What do you mean?
She's bluffing. Let's just kill her and get it over with.
Damn, Maki, alright, guess we can't get rid of that killer streak in you.
Wait, if force is necessary, it should wait until after we see what she...
No need, Kibo, because this class trial is over.
Is it?
What? It's already over? Oh, but I just showed up.
You killed Kaede, and Monokuma covered it up with a false narrative. The class trials are rigged, and this whole game is illegitimate.
Oh, that. Right. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Sorry about that. So?
So, you'd be like, so what?
So, is that all you have to say?
The viewers won't accept that kind of apology. You gotta stop the killing game.
Huh? The viewers?
It seems like you're on the wrong track, so let me explain.
Okay, so first, I'll start with the event that inspired me to plan this killing game. That was about the time the meteorite impact started intensifying.
Did she just start some big story on her own?
I knew of Hope's Peak Academy's Gopher project, and my inner Junko told me.
Crushing the Gopher project, humanity's last hope, would be the perfect despair.
That's when I took over the killing game I devised. I forced those selected as humanity's last hope to play my killing game.
And then I took the name Tsumugi Shirogane and sneaked in among them.
Did Kokichi know about this? Wasn't he a remnant of despair? He was your comrade, right?
Huh? Comrade? Junko Enoshima doesn't have comrades.
It's like, you don't need a remote after you've thrown out the TV, right?
The remnants of despair are just a bunch of despair fanboys and fangirls. But I am despair itself. I am a god of despair. Kokichi was just one of my believers.
A god wouldn't be comrades with one of their believers, right?
Then Kokichi didn't know your true identity either.
What a hopeless existence he led. To the end, he had no idea the object of his worship was right under his nose.
I don't care about your story. Tell us about the people watching. Who's this killing game being shown to? Where are the survivors of humanity?
I mean, that is a thing. We're just going off that assumption. Doesn't necessarily mean it's true. There's no proof of that.
Nobody watching.
Yep.
Huh?
We were the last 16 people alive, you know? Who could be watching? Humanity is gone.
No, you're lying. If this isn't being shown to anyone, why care so much about rules? You're the one who keeps talking about making the game interesting. For whom?
For me.
That was just a part of my perfect reproduction.
And also, she doesn't follow the rules because, yeah, because of the whole issue with the first trial.
I just perfectly reproduced my own killing game is all. Just like the old Junko. The original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
You just wanted to recreate the past killing game. That's it?
Yep, that's it. There are no survivors of humanity. Things are just as you recalled. That is the truth of the Ultimate Academy killing game!
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, no, like, no.
Oh dear! I am so surprised!
Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there.
Oh, the flashback lights. That's right, because you could just make whatever truth you want it to be.
But how do
Right?
we know our memories are real?
What do you mean by that? You think your memories are wrong?
There's something that's been bothering me about our memories. Here, look at this book.
That's right. It's not just the Mastermind. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we need to figure out. So, hence, that's what the rest of this class trial is going to be.
A complete history of Hope's Peak Academy?
This book contains years of research about Hope's Peak Academy. Nothing would indicate this book is a prop. I believe the information here is accurate. But there's a lot written in here that differs from our memories.
What is different?
To know that for certain, I'll need everyone's help. I want you all to tell me everything that you remember about Hope's Peak Academy.
We just need to talk about what we remember from Hope's Peak? Okay.
So it started with the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring wars and terrorism around the world. It would not be hyperbole to say that event brought despair to all mankind.
And it was all caused by a single high school girl.
Yeah, it was me! Junko Enoshima enrolled in Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair. In order to cover the world in despair, I put my plans...
Wait a minute. Something doesn't add up here.
Huh? I detect no discrepancy in my memory banks.
Yes. Everything we just said is just like we remember it. But it doesn't match what's written in the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay. I'll determine exactly why later. For now, I need to identify the discrepancy.
So you gotta play Spot the Difference! Point out what everyone is mistaken about in their memories of Hope's Peak Academy. All right, time to play some Danganronpa trivia!
Uh-oh. This is bad considering how much I either have forgotten about the past games or misremember. Okay. Oh boy, alright.
Biggest, most awful, most
So I've got to
tragic event
pick
in
which
human
one of these
history.
is wrong? Alright, well let's take a look at this one first. The afterword claims it was compiled by several esteemed researchers and it is the most thorough and accurate book written on the subject. However, it contradicts the memory Shuichi and Maki received from the flashback light. Alright, the cause of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history was the ultimate despair. The term ultimate despair can refer to both the group and the events caused by Junko Enoshima. In order to plunge the world into despair, the ultimate despair plotted the killing game of Hope's Peak's 78th class. To protect themselves from the tragedy, the 78th class sealed themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy as part of the Hope's Peak Academy Shelter Project. Hope's Peak Academy did not admit students by application. The only way to be admitted was by being scouted. Okay.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
The cause of all that despair was just a single high school girl. A student of Hope's Peak Academy.
The ultimate despair! Junko Enoshima!
I
This
did
is so
everything in
weird.
my power.
So weird.
Spread despair over the entire world!
Okay. Not much to dispute there. Something about that statement doesn't match up with the history. Was the ultimate despair really just one person? Oh, well thank you, Shuichi, you just told me exactly, and there's only one truth bullet, so... Alright, well that's easy enough. So is Himiko, who said...
All that despair was just a single
high school girl.
And missed it.
student of
Dang it. The easiest one, and I couldn't even hit it.
Inspiring war and terrorism around the world. The cause of all that despair was just a
Single high school.
single girl.
That's wrong! One high school girl started the tragedy, the ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. At least that's what I remember, but that's not what this book says. Ultimate despair doesn't just refer to Junko Enoshima. It refers to a group and the movement that came after. To put it simply, there's more to ultimate despair than Junko Enoshima.
This is the first time I've heard about this. Wasn't Junko the ultimate despair?
That's what I recall as well. That label should only apply to her.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing.
Oh, so weird, she's like a god. I'm just looking at all the things behind her. All the little hamsters, oh.
Coincidence? Misremembered?
I feel bad I've forgotten the guy's name who had the hamsters. It's not like he wasn't a memorable character, but his name is totally slipping my mind right now. Alright. No, it's no coincidence. I know there's a difference in these memories.
And that's not all. There are other discrepancies I'd like to
I can see Nagito's hair, Hiro, Peko, Hina, Mahiru's camera.
Ugh, does it even matter? I'm bored already.
Just shut up.
Oh damn, I love Maki's like, I don't care that you're the ultimate despair, I will kill you dead.
So, let's continue where we left off. Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair. The killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game by the ultimate despair.
But boo-hoo. When I, the one who started it all, died, events were set in motion.
And the world began to move towards restoration.
Then the fight between the Future Foundation and the remnants of despair raged on! But the worst-case scenario was avoided! Yay! A happy ending.
Not yet. There are more points that conflict with the history. I'll point those out next. Man, we are going down each little point here. Wonder how long we're going to be doing this this debate just about the history.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history happened, because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They were held prisoner by the ultimate despair.
Oh, they were talking so fast.
And forced into the killing game.
Oh, I have some bad news about that. The events that my death set in motion are only now reaching their climax.
So the remnants of despair and the Future Foundation are still fighting. But for now, we've avoided the worst of it.
Okay, they're still fighting? So there's still people out there? Okay, maybe that's a contradiction. Maybe the fact that, you know, she said that everybody was dead, but yet they're still fighting, apparently. And that the remnants of despair are still out there somewhere? It's different from our memories after all. What's the contradiction? Alright, it might be that. So let me just check this again. If it says anything about... Oh no, it's okay. So it was a point. I think Maki said that that she trapped them inside the school, but they sealed themselves in. Okay, so I'll try that, and if it's not that, I'll try that Future Foundation and Remnants of Despair one.
Like the killing game of the 78th.
They were held prisoner by the ultimate.
Boom, another V point.
It wasn't the ultimate despair that trapped the 78th class in Hope's Peak Academy. It was the class themselves. They shut themselves in.
Shut themselves in?
Why would they shut themselves in?
It has to do with the Hope's Peak Academy shelter project. During the tragedy, the 78th class trapped themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy for protection.
So our memory of the 78th class being trapped by the ultimate despair?
Are you saying our memories are wrong?
Man, that just breaks down everything. So we were wrong about the killer of the first trial. Our memories are wrong. What else have we been manipulated into thinking?
It just means those documents were written all half-assed. There's no need to worry about it. Your memories are all correct.
Right, because we can believe you.
What you've been saying isn't consistent. First you said it was just coincidence.
Is that so?
Let's just move on. I want to talk about one more thing from our memories. It's about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we were attending.
What about Hope's Peak Academy?
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were students at Hope's Peak Academy. We heard it had been rebuilt and was accepting applications for talented students again. And so, we gathered at the brand new Hope's Peak Academy.
Since Hope's Peak Academy was large, we were all in separate classes. But there's no doubt we were students of the new school.
Just like I thought, there's something wrong there. But why? Why are our memories so different?
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt. And with that...
Danganronpa trivia.
When we found out, we came to the new Hope's Peak Academy.
The new Hope's Peak Academy was a huge school. Which is why we were all in different classes.
But we're all the same! That's right. We were all students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay. Alright, so there's a couple things here. Let's check this out. There was something I was thinking about that Kibo said, where he said that I think everybody applied, but don't you have to be... They have to recruit you? Yeah, exactly. Does not admit students by application. The only way to be admitted was by being scouted. Yeah, I thought that sounded off. Okay, so right off the bat...
And with that, recruitment of talented...
Oh, gosh. And of course, it's right at the beginning. Alright, let's speed it through.
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt. And with that, recruitment of talented students.
Yes.
That's wrong! We remember Hope's Peak Academy taking applications from talented students. But that's not what's written here. The Academy did not take applications. All of their students were scouted.
Scouted? I've never heard that.
I wasn't scouted. I applied to Hope's Peak Academy on my own.
Me too. I chose to come to Hope's Peak. At least, that's what I remember.
Are you saying we're remembering it wrong?
But what if this book's just wrong? Researchers make mistakes too.
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all this from just the...
Are we finally going to bring up the flashback light and how it's has all of these different memories that we could have?
There is other evidence as well.
Yes, let's bring this up.
Other what?
The killing game we're in now is one that began with Hope's Peak Academy. So this is the third game after Hope's Peak and Jabberwock Island. But remember what Rantaro said?
Well, the truth is, this isn't your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing. That's what I'm wondering, because Junko is like the 53rd reincarnation, so has there been dozens of killing games?
But Rantaro's name wasn't listed among the past participants of the game. He was not present at the 2 killing games that Junko orchestrated.
Then, which killing game did Rantaro participate in?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's clearly inconsistent, isn't it? And the inconsistencies don't stop there. Kokichi's account is also suspect.
Well, that goes without saying. Kokichi is always suspect.
Kokichi's account is inconsistent too?
That's the least surprising thing we've learned so far.
Oh, an inconsistency? Do tell.
We remember Kokichi as a remnant of despair. But I don't think that's true. He wasn't a remnant of despair.
Oh, he was just a little petty little prankster.
He wasn't a remnant of despair?
That's impossible! He was definitely a remnant of despair. The remnants of despair were the ones who tried to stop the Gopher Project. And Kokichi was their leader. If he was the one leading the remnants of despair, then he must have been second only to the ultimate despair herself.
Except for the fact that he didn't even apparently know. Well, I mean, Junko was disguised, but still.
Yes, he loved me more than anyone. Like an obsessed fan hiding in the bushes. So where's your proof he wasn't a remnant of despair?
The proof Kokichi isn't a remnant of despair. Yeah, we finally bring this up after all the times that it showed up as other truth bullets.
This is it! The motive video we found in Kokichi's dorm room.
Once again, like, she must have known we would find all these things. They were all just laying out. Kokichi Oma, the ultimate supreme leader. He caused mayhem the world over as the leader of the secret organization DICE. And by mayhem, I mean petty, non-violent crimes and harmless pranks. Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him. These goons were like friends and family, the most important people in his life.
An organization centered around petty crimes, one that forbids murder.
And So Kokichi was just going along with that, like calling himself a remnant of despair because he would have seen his motive video, I assume. So he would have known that he wasn't actually a remnant of despair.
And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people. That's far too few to be the same group that tried to sabotage the Gopher Project. Meaning that whatever group Kokichi was a part of is not the remnants of despair. His motive video clearly contradicts our memories. The memory we have of Kokichi being a remnant has to be false.
You mean he wasn't a remnant of despair? That's not possible.
Come to think of it, we never actually heard it directly from him.
But it's still not possible.
Kokichi didn't tell us because he wasn't exposed to that flashback light.
Oh, okay.
And neither was
That's right, okay. I thought Kokichi was just kind of playing along and pretending like he was a remnant of despair. Because I could see him doing something like that. Junko? Hope? Despair?
Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair, or Junko Enoshima.
If they'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Maybe it's better that they weren't. I think the people who were affected by that flashback light were wrong.
What do you mean?
All of these weird inconsistencies are from memories we got from the flashback lights.
So the flashback lights are the cause?
You found the classroom that makes all the flashback lights, right, Shuichi?
Yes, and I noticed something strange about it. I actually did a little experimenting with a device hidden in the room. It allowed you to select a memory that a flashback light would recover. However, some of the memories were inconsistent with each other. One might say there are survivors, but another would say there are no survivors. Bizarre, right? The flashback lights allegedly help us recover our memories. We're supposed to remember the truth that we forgot, and there should only be one truth. But then, having the option to recover contradictory memories doesn't make sense.
Then what are you saying?
Huh?
The flashback light isn't for recovering lost memories? Is that what you're saying?
Then what was it for?
What was it for, huh?
Just to give us the wrong memories, so that we would,
Go on, tell them.
I guess, think whatever Junko wanted us to think. What are the flashback lights used for? Why can you select different memories? And what does it mean if those memories contradict each other? If I put all the pieces together, it'll all make sense. We'll be able to see the real truth. I guess it was too much for me to assume we wouldn't have one of these. The flashback light does what to memories? Okay, so it's one word. Oh boy. What does it do to memories? Okay, let's just go when in doubt. Okay, so it's not T. Okay, I. L. Doobie-doo. Il. Ip. In. Oh! Implants? Okay, I think I got it. Crap, I used up all my thing. So yeah, it's implanting, like, wrong information into our brains. This is hopefully the last one I will ever have to do, but considering how long this trial is, probably not.
Yes, that's it. The flashback light isn't supposed to help us remember anything. It's a tool for implanting false memories.
Planting memories?
Was I mistaken? Was there a whole thing about the second Danganronpa about putting in false memories too?
Yes. The memories you could select for the flashback lights weren't our real memories. They were memories to be implanted inside us. That's why the contents of those memories contradict each other. Once we're exposed to a flashback light, those memories become the truth to us.
So the memories we recovered with the flashback lights were...
Not real. They were all false memories. They were all lies.
Lies?
Oh, what a horrible truth! If the memories from the flashback lights are lies, then everything was a lie! Oh, the suspense and foreshadowing was for nothing! Can you believe it? It's like everything that happened didn't matter at all.
Well, that is what it means.
Is this why people are upset with this? Is just because it feels like all of this just kind of led to nothing? Really?
Huh?
Lies are just like snowballs. The more you roll them, the bigger they get. The bigger they are, the more fun and shocking it is when they're revealed.
That's why everything up till now has been lies. That's the truth.
The memories from the flashback lights were just lies?
It's just as Shuichi said. The flashback lights are not for recovering lost memories.
It's like, how are we supposed to go based on just false memories then?
They're tools for implanting new ones.
Because everything that we could, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I knew it. I knew ever since we discovered the flashback light thing that, you know, everything we could remember is a lie, but I didn't realize how big of an implication that would be until we started this class trial.
The light they emit is actually information that has been converted to light waves. That light is beamed directly into the brain, causing a deja vu sort of phenomenon. The brain gets confused and thinks the info it just received happened in the past.
We were just confused. For example, your memories of being students of Hope's Peak Academy?
Fake!
Oh
You guys don't have
my
anything to do
god.
with Hope's Peak Academy.
What?
None of us were ever students there. It was just a fake memory. We're not students from Hope's Peak? Yep, that was all fake.
Next we're gonna find out that they don't have any ultimates at all. Those are made up too.
Looking back, it was a mistake to have you remember Hope's Peak.
I didn't originally plan on giving you those memories, but I was in a rush and overlooked all those inconsistencies, so you figured it all out.
It's hopelessly the worst!
So that's why Kokichi had to die?
Good job, Mr. Detective. You got it.
The only reason we thought Kokichi was a remnant was because of the flashback.
Oh, okay, so they put she basically put like a big target on his back.
But he did say that he was the leader of a cult organization. That was a lie he invented himself. He wanted to be the mastermind. He wanted us to believe it. That's why he lied.
Anyway, I gotta confess, you know that cult I mentioned earlier? The leader is me. Huh? Which means the mastermind who snuck Monokuma onto the Ark is... me.
He usurped the mastermind's role, but in doing so, became a thorn in their side. So to get rid of that hindrance, the mastermind played along with a lie. The mastermind manipulated us into thinking Kokichi was a remnant of despair.
At the same time, having everyone remember Hope's Peak Academy made you guys target him because you thought he was a remnant of despair.
You were using the flashback lights to control us?
Then the reason I tried to kill Kokichi was...
You were being controlled by false memories, like putty in the mastermind's hand.
Oh, that's got a sting for Maki.
But Maki wasn't the only one being controlled. You all were.
Well, I mean, especially Maki because A, she was the one who kind of set it into motion, and B, she's probably, you know, she's used to in her life being told who to kill, and she thought that she was doing this one of her own free will. I mean, she kind of was.
Kokichi revealed the truth of the outside world? You all got so depressed, you couldn't even focus on the killing game!
Wait, then, to make us recover from that, you...
Yep, we gave you memories of being Hope's Peak Academy students, the symbol of hope.
So you all could face
Oh, dang. And Kivo latched onto that, especially, like, all about hope and everything.
You controlled us with that fake memory?
Well, it wasn't just that memory. It was all of them up till now. New mysteries and truths turn to motivation. Motivation drives a story. Everything from the flashback lights was just motivation to move you forward. But I guess it was fake motivation.
You idiots kept getting jerked around by meaningless lies!
This class trial was like that too, wasn't it? Why was it you were so motivated to do it?
Oh my gosh. So we might just all be doing this for nothing, really.
Because you got a memory from one of the flashback lights, right?
Was that also a memory you used to control us?
Hey, what was it you guys remembered from it again? At first, you ran away from the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope. But then, you bravely chose to accept your fate. You took on all the wishes of your friends and family. And now, you remember how you got here. You remembered that you had all been entrusted with the world's hope, right? Remembering the weight of that hope should have made you feel stronger. I have to escape! I'll never give up! I won't be defeated by the Mastermind!
Even though Kaito and Kokichi were gone, and Kibo started to go berserk, you guys didn't give up hope. You decided to face this killing game, right?
You were controlling our emotions? Even our resolve to defeat the Mastermind?
This is a killing game. A death game where emotions run like blood.
If the participants aren't trying their best to live, it's just not very exciting.
Oh, the memories were fake? Then what was everything till now? That memory, and that memory,
Oh, here they go, falling into despair.
and that memory, 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 and that... If they were all fake memories, then... Where are we? Why are we in this killing game?
Yeah, who knows? My plans for mankind's last killing game kinda just fell apart. So figure out why on your own. This is a class trial, after all.
Then, who are you? I don't know who you are.
Oh, what's not to understand?
I
Became me. What about that don't you get?
If this killing game is connected to Hope's Peak Academy, then I believe you. This is certainly the work of someone carrying on Junko Enoshima's will. But we have nothing to do with Hope's Peak.
Oh.
So you can't be Junko. So who the hell are you?
I'm me, no one else.
I had a feeling that he was going to start changing into all the other characters because the things are all floating behind him. What?
What is this?
Is he just going to change into, oh my gosh, Hajime. I always forget Hajime's name. Is he just going to turn into Hajime, or is he going to turn into everybody?
Huh? You know him, don't you? He was in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
I'm Hajime Hinata.
That's not what we mean. What are you doing? What am I doing?
Oh my god.
I'm just cosplaying.
Cosplaying?
Yeah, this is just
Oh, here we go.
It's not just normal cosplay, because I can perfectly replicate the character.
Check it out! Even my voice sounds exactly the same.
Is Junko Enoshima also?
Yes, it's my cosplay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What? What is going on right now?
I can perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them.
So wait, is she? I'm so confused. So is she actually a cosplayer? This isn't what? But if that's the case, she says she can only replicate fictional characters. So does that mean that these people never existed? What?
This is the talent of the ultimate cosplayer.
Then again, she could have been lying about that too, about not being able to cosplay as real people.
How can she cosplay as students of Hope's Peak Academy? Because Tsumugi told
Yes,
us.
but I mean, who freaking knows what's real and what's not real at this point? That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Ah, you remembered! Yes, that's exactly right!
So then,
What the
what
hell?
does this mean? What?
That
If what I said was the truth, then Hope's Peak Academy.
is there like breaking the fourth wall right now and be like, we're in a game, none of these characters actually exist. This is all fake? Like what? What Hope's Peak Academy was. If Tsumugi can cosplay as them, there's only one possibility. Oh my god, we're going like, are we going full meta right now when we're saying that was, oh my, what? What?
It's fictional. It's all fictional?
Fictional?
Are they realizing that they're in a game right now?
The biggest, most
Oh
awful,
my
most tragic event in
God.
human history never happened.
So, this just overwrites the past two games.
Hope's Peak, the future.
Oh my
Foundation,
God.
and the remnants of despair do not exist. Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world.
All of those events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
God, guys, is this the big thing about this that people don't like? Is the fact that it basically just invalidates everything that happened in the previous games? Oh my God, you're not gonna end it like this.
Danganronpa. What?
What the fuck?
What? You've never heard of Danganronpa? We're all characters in
If this is how it's gonna end, I agree with you guys. I do not care for this at all.
That's right! Me, that nasty pig Bart, and everyone else are all fictional.
Hold on. Then, Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist?
Nope, because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
What?
Yeah, what? What?
Isn't that surprising?
Yeah.
Yeah. Up till now, you thought fiction was fact.
Fiction is just fiction.
Oh my God.
Danganronpa's just fiction.
My head hurts.
This whole Danganronpa story was just stuffed into your memories.
For that reason, you all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality. And that's how we put on a cosplay performance for everyone to see. A cosplay performance of the whole wide Danganronpa world!
So are they saying that the viewers are us? We are the viewers right now? Watching this?
Of the whole wide world? So, this was all fake? Everything was made up? And the whole time, we thought it was real? Did you think the ultimate cosplayer's talent was only limited to characters?
It'd be kinda lame if that was all the big bad Mastermind could do.
I can do far more than that. I can cosplay the world itself. So if you want to make me your enemy...
So she's also saying that Junko isn't actually the mastermind?
Then your enemy is the world.
Oh my God.
Danganronpa itself.
Danganronpa? It's...
And the more they're saying it, the more it makes me realize all this time I've been saying it wrong. I've been saying Danganronpa, it's Danganronpa. I've only been playing, like, all of the games.
Why?
Oh my God.
Why would you do this? Why make us think it's real?
Well, duh. It's so you'd all play the killing game.
This is the world of Danganronpa, you know? No shit we're playing the killing game. But it's not just any killing game. It's a killing game that takes place in the real world, propped up by fiction.
This is how they're gonna end this whole series, is just...
In other words, it's ultimate real fiction!
Ultimate real fiction?
But if it's fiction, if everything isn't real,
then none of this matters.
Then the world being in ruins is also fiction, right? The world outside is fine, right?
And also not real.
Oh, that's right. Of course! How did you like that scene? Our staff worked very hard on it.
Staff?
Oh my god. It's just going further in.
Don't worry about the people backstage.
Anyway, back to our conversation. You guys can just relax. The world hasn't been destroyed.
Okay, on like a total meta note, it's very cool that they've got all of the voice actors seemingly back to voice all of these characters for this one game.
It's not destroyed? Then we can all go home and...
That ain't happening.
Why? If the world is still intact, then we have homes to return to.
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin-headed... Wait, that's me.
Monokuma, what's going on?
Do you really want to know? Forget about the world. It wants nothing to do with you. The walls of this academy are your world now. The outside world is of no concern to you. The audience certainly agrees with me.
Oh my
Isn't that right,
god.
you guys?
What? What? Oh my gosh. Yeah, not how I was expecting this to go. At all? How could I have ever expected this? Bring on the spoilers. Kyoko is my waifu. Viewers get to participate.
Who are these people?
They've all been watching this killing game transpire.
Of course, those you see here are only a fraction of our total viewers.
I wonder if those are actually people who've like submitted pictures of themselves for the game, or if it's just watching us.
It's just like Shuichi said. This was all arranged because people want to see it.
I'm sure I've mentioned at some point about how it's like, you know, this game is all about breaking the fourth wall and stuff, so it's just like, yeah, the audience, the people who are watching, like, what sickos would want to watch people kill, you know, want to watch us kill each other? Yeah, it's us.
So this was all a show. This whole killing game.
Yeah. Everyone in this whole peaceful world watches this show.
Peaceful world?
The outside world is peace itself. There's no despair or wars.
Are they saying, like, in order for there to be peace, they need to watch the show, I guess, to, like, get the bloodlust out? So they have to keep playing the killing game. There has to always be killing games because that is what brings about peace?
All the people in this peaceful world are straight up crazy for this killing game.
Sakura's my muscle waifu. Too bad I'm a viewer. I believe in Keebs. Well, that's not me most of the time. I just want to keep looking at all that stuff. How is Himiko still alive? I've thought about that a lot of the times, too.
Wait, why would a peaceful world need a game like this?
It's because the world is so peaceful that this killing game is necessary!
It is so very peaceful, and so... it is so very boring.
With so much peace, people have become bored. They need stimulation.
We created this ultimate real fiction, so Danganronpa could fulfill that need.
Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna keep, like, muttering to myself.
The outside world watching this is a huge
Oh my gosh.
Danganronpa fan.
That little kid.
Everyone loves the killing games. This killing game is for everyone.
So that means that these guys are going to be trapped here because they need to keep going, I guess?
So it's everyone's killing school semester.
This killing game is the latest entry in Danganronpa.
The long-awaited sequel that everyone has been waiting for!
This is the truth of this killing game! Isn't it the ultimate real fiction?
We were forced to play some fictional killing game?
Danganronpa! You noticed way too late. There's no Danganronpa without Monokuma! Since I'm here, that means this is Danganronpa!
Oh my god. Is this how this game is gonna end? And there's probably still so much of this class trial, because I've heard it was like 4 hours minimum, and I may be halfway through. What else could they possibly throw at me? I know I say this every time with this class trial. This game has literally broken the fourth wall to the extreme. Like, what else could we do?
A testament to the unquenchable
Gundam.
this blood-soaked world has
I was trying to think of his name before.
What do you mean?
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and supports it.
It is nice to see all these characters again. This isn't how I wanted to see them, but...
Did you forget what season of Danganronpa this is? You guys are dumber than ants.
Shuichi, what do you think?
What?
What number killing game is this?
Oh,
I think we're on.
It's because of Junko. Junko is the 53rd.
Be able to tell from the logo.
Or 3. Never mind.
And if that's not enough of a hint, just keep your eyes below my belt.
He's one character that I don't care to see again. What killing game is this? What number Danganronpa is this? You can tell from the logo? And this game is... Oh, or... It could be 3, but V is also... it's the sign for 5, right? And then Junko is... She's the 53rd... Yeah, so there we go. No, that's easy enough. Come on, give me a 5. Give me a 5. It's gotta be 53, right? So I'm not seeing any 5s here. Why am I not seeing any 5s? Oh, there we go. It's the easiest. The easiest one ever.
Could this be the 53rd one?
Ding ding! Correct! This is the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
Pretty smart, yeah, V3.
In other words, Danganronpa V3's official name is Danganronpa 53!
Man, imagine if there actually were 53 games. I would never have to play any other games for my channel.
Starting with the
Oh my god.
arc in Danganronpa 1, 2, then 3.
Wow. Oh my god. Well, I'm gonna look at all these, so you guys can skip on it. Aw, I was like, are you actually gonna go through all 53? Because that's cool that they actually wrote out all of these logos.
Coming, and with it came more killing games! Until it transcended games and anime to become this, the ultimate real fiction! And now, we're in the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
53rd season?
What? Did the letter in there throw you off? Well, I guess that happens. But isn't it just rad how it looks like a letter, but it's really a number?
Our title is the 53rd, as this is the 53rd game we have masterminded. It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever. I'm over it.
Since this is the 53rd season, one would expect to see a multitude of characters.
But you only have memories from the first 2, so you wouldn't recognize any others.
Including Rantaro.
Limited myself to only cosplaying as Hope's Peak characters.
Is it sinking in yet? This killing game is just the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
The 53rd Danganronpa.
Trapped in a fictional Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to play the killing game. That is what the world desired from you.
So yes, I'm the mastermind. But the real mastermind forcing you to do this is... the people of the outside world! The people of the outside world are the ones who are forcing you to do this!
Damn, game, okay.
The whole world is the real master?
Turn that mirror back on me, okay.
The reason I made this world? The reason you guys did the killing game?
It's the whole thing, there wouldn't be a game if there wasn't an audience for it, right?
It's all because the outside world wants it, you know? It's not just me. It's everyone involved in this project.
Project?
What?
You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something?
The ones managing this killing game aren't psychos like the remnants of despair. They're literal managers! Literally! So I want to hear your best guess. What company is running this show?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is just too weird. I feel like my brain is melted. Oh, well this one, Team Danganronpa. Yeah, okay, easy enough. Can I not select it? Oh, okay. There we go.
I see it!
Team Danganronpa?
Yeah, the company that makes Danganronpa is called Team Danganronpa.
You guys are behind in your studies! The audience knew the answer right away!
It's in the title credits.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is too much. Now they're going through all the games. Are they gonna go through the animes as well? Yep. Well, I mean, what other direction could this game have gone, I guess? They've done pretty much everything they could do, but I don't think I care for this. And don't tease us with all of these games I don't get to play. That's not... Shin Danganronpa, I wonder if is that a reference to Shin Megami? This story is not over. Well, no, I mean, there's still a lot more to go here. Oh my gosh, it's gonna show, like, the trailer for the next killing game that they're in.
I'm also a part of Team Danganronpa. We make the finest killing entertainment.
Everyone enjoys our work oh so much! And our newest project is Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony!
A heart-pounding killing game brought to life by Ultimate Real Fiction!
Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, they're all just gonna snap right now.
You created an entire fictional world to make us do this fictional killing game?
I wonder if it's just gonna end with them just killing themselves, because it'll be like, we're gonna do something, it's just like, you've controlled us up until this point, so we're gonna take our lives and matters into our own hands, and we're just gonna, like, do something you're not expecting.
No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional!
You sure about that?
What?
Either way, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me go home already!
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have no homes to go back to?
What? Why not?
Because you're just like us. You only exist within the world of Danganronpa.
Just like you?
Still don't get it? You just need to ask yourselves one question. Who the hell are you guys?
Who are we? Who are we?
We're the same. We're all just like you?
Truth hurts.
Yes, that's right. You're all fictional too.
Huh? You're just fictional characters created solely for this killing game.
Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property.
What are you saying?
We're not fictional! We're living, breathing people!
Your immaterial existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual flesh and blood.
Yep, you're all fictional. You guys out there beyond the fourth wall already knew that, right? You all didn't look like this when you first came to the Ultimate Academy. Those were your true selves. Now you're all just fictional characters. That's the truth.
That's the truth. Then our real identities. Our true identities.
You're just normal, average.
Oh my gosh.
With no ultimate talent whatsoever.
Oh, I said that earlier. I was like, what's next? That they have no ultimates? What?
When you guys came to this academy for the first time, you were just boring, everyday high school students.
You were average students with no talent. Just like me.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and then it showed them, and then the next time they had all their clothes. Oh my gosh, it was like right in the open. They just looked normal, and then... Wow.
But boring every day.
Oh my gosh, they basically just gave them, here are your uniforms, and we're gonna give you these talents. Here are your character personalities.
So you were all made more suitable for your new roles.
Everyone remembered thanks to the first flashback light. You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings to create your characters. Much like that delightful documentary, Making a Murderer.
It was at that point that the prologue of this story began.
Which means your ultimate talents are all just fiction.
Our talents as well?
Yep. Your talents are a bunch of lies. I mean, they suited you to a certain extent, but mostly in a placebo effect sort of way. Kinda like a form of auto-suggestion. You know, like if you do it, it'll all work out.
But it's not just your talents, it's your personalities, families, memories.
It's all fiction, created by the flashback light.
Can you really say you're not fictional now?
Even if your body is real,
Your identities, personalities, talents, and past are all fiction.
Can you really say none of this is fictional now?
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. What are you babbling about?
How much longer is this gonna go? What?
Our identities, personalities, talents, and pasts are all fictional? That's stupid.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to skip.
That's what you all wanted.
We wanted this?
Yeah, you wouldn't remember, but you guys were all from the outside world.
It's not strange at all that you'd want to be.
Oh. So is people volunteering to basically be like sacrifices?
No way! Are you saying we wanted to participate in this killing game?
Oh, and it was, well, Rantaro, right? It was like he's the ultimate survivor, so it's like, oh, that's right, it said you wanted this. Remember, you wanted this.
That's not possible! How could we ever—
Please, everyone, take a look at this.
Number 154. My name is... I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa and always wanted to be in one. If I were a contestant, I would want to be an ultimate detective.
It's like people writing fan fictions or whatever, being like, if they make their characters what they would want their ultimates to be. It's
I know there's been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters.
It's like they're making their own fan fiction characters.
So I would want to be one of them. But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of the show. And I mean that. Anything. I do anything to be part of Danganronpa. I promise, if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can. I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. Everyone will love it.
Jesus.
And an ultimate detective hasn't been the blackened yet, so I'm sure I could do that. I'm also thinking about the perfect punishment for an ultimate detective.
They even picked their own punishments. Wow. Wow.
What was that?
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you before you became who you are now.
What?
When we saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever.
Oh my gosh.
To see him grow?
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different. You auditioned, and were selected as well.
Auditioned?
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected.
I believe it was right after you all received your ultimate wardrobe.
Huh? What am I wearing?
How nice!
Looking good. Now you look more like Ultimates.
Huh?
Ultimates? Really?
So...
Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for.
You guys are ready?
Hell yeah, get ready. Once the seal is broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game. Killing game?
Could it be...
You mean we were selected? Oh, why does he look so happy?
All right.
Oh my gosh, we got picked? Really? All right. Whoa, really? I'm selected for it too? This is insane.
We really said that? That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
You just forgot is all. 'Cause of the flashback light we used on you.
The people you used to be are gone. You're fictional characters now.
Do you finally understand? You are all flesh and blood fictional characters.
So you got nowhere to return! All that stuff's fiction too!
Then my friends and family. My whole life before coming here.
All fiction! That's what a backstory is!
You can't go back home, because there is no such place! Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world.
The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world. Only in Danganronpa.
Only in this world?
Yes! The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world! That's why you guys can't leave this place!
Alright guys, this is a weird question, but if you have been watching up until now, let me know in the comments if you guys could be fictional characters in Danganronpa, what would you choose to be your ultimate? I'm very interested to know what you guys would say about that, because I'm sure a lot of you people who are watching have probably thought about it at some point, like, if I were to be in this game, what would my ultimate be, or what would I want my ultimate to be?
That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here. You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other. It's what the world wants.
Poor Shuichi just looks so sick.
That's why there's nowhere to run.
Enough. I don't want to know anything else. I've had enough.
That reaction!
Could it be you fell into despair?
It's times like these you need to look to your friends for support.
However, all your friends are fictional too.
For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
What? Oh, and then just like Maki's like, we're all fictional. I fell in love with a fictional person.
I was the one who came up with that plotline and gave him that virus. I was also the one who came up with the plotline where you fell for Kaito.
What are you saying?
Then what about Tenko? Was she always defending me because...
Because that was her character. It's the same for me, too.
A character created to bring excitement to the killing game, much like myself.
So the killing game swelled with excitement. Even my pants started to swell too.
You're telling us this is all a lie? Even my feelings? Are you saying even those were lies?
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes. Everything in this world has a writing credit. All our words and actions...
It's all scripted.
...are just a bunch of lies.
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plot line.
So, it's basically like, you dum-dums who were playing this game and got attached to these characters and stuff, it's just like, they're all fictional characters and nothing matters.
You said it, bro! However, that was a splendid plotline!
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
Alright, that's sticking the knife in right there. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
That was a lie, because the real Kaede said...
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
Oh my god.
And who could forget Kaito's inspiring
So it's basically these people are all just a bunch of cynical people who just wanted to, like, be in a killing game for fun. Don't forget, the impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so. And I fell for all of it. No regrets.
That was a lie, because the real Kaito said...
I'm taking this very personally right now. Oh, so...
I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa. I'm gonna kill everybody and win!
This is so creepy.
Once I got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
It's all fiction! It's all a lie! Every single thing that has happened in this killing game is a lie!
It's all a lie? Aww. The reason we're all here right now is because of them. Because of them, I was able to change. That's why I was trying to live for them, too. I was trying so hard to stay positive. But if even that's a lie...
Why am I here? Why did I even survive this long?
This is fiction. There's no greater meaning. No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to life. It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
It's so gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff.
How about that? You in despair yet? It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule.
What?
Danganronpa's all about despair. The reason this killing game's so popular, why it's gone on for 53 seasons. That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
That's why all those people out there look so happy. See?
What is this?
Despair? Is this despair?
Is this what the outside world wants? Is this what they want from us?
Oh, don't have the energy to yell? Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway. It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry for you. They watch, knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity of it all. That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of this very killing game. It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself.
So what are we supposed to do?
Huh? What was that?
What are we
Aww.
supposed to do? What's gonna happen?
Don't be playing that music.
What are you guys talking about? Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
There's no way to stop it.
Oh my gosh.
Impossible.
I wonder if, like, whatever they do at the end, that's why this is, well, I mean, there's more reasons to why this is the last game, but that's kind of how they are able to justify ending it, is, like, somehow they're able to completely stop the killing games once and for all.
Oh. Are you giving up already?
This music's killing me, though, man, and, like, ever since I started this game, like, ever since I heard it in the first class trial, and I've heard it in real life a couple of times, I'm just like, it makes me a little emotional.
It's all a lie, isn't it? Me, everyone here, everyone who died. Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all. Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective.
Maybe he'll be like, even if all of the, you know, these moments I had with these characters like Kaede and Kaito, even if they were all just a script or whatever, maybe, you know, it still made him grow.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
It can't just end with him just being all just like this.
Well, that was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script.
Everything's a lie. Everything's meaningless. Everything we've done, everything we've faced together, all of our feelings. Aw, the fact he's looking at her specifically. Pitch black lies. It doesn't matter how many mysteries you solve. The mysteries were all fiction in the first place, all scripted. It's all over. It's all just a lie anyway. It doesn't matter what you do. It's over now. Hey now, game. Hey now. Hey now. Don't make it seem like I had a choice. Come on. Is this the end? Please tell me. I'm asking you. Whenever I was in trouble, my inner voice would always guide me. Aw. That guidance is what brought me here. I don't believe that's a mistake. So, I will trust it. Please, tell me. Tell me what I should do. Please, tell me your decision. No, I think I'm happy with it as it is. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for watching this Let's Play of Danganronpa. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We're just gonna end it here. No need to see the good ending. You guys know I'm just kidding. Okay, was not expecting, I thought I was picking the right choice. Save the situation. I thought I was supposed to do that. Okay, well let's go back to my save, I guess, and try and do this. That was pretty clever. That was pretty clever. You got me, game. You got me. Is this the end? Please tell me, I'm asking you. When I was in trouble, my inner voice would always guide me. That guidance is what brought me here. I don't believe that's a mistake. So I'll trust it. What should I do? Tell me your decision. Ah, nice little fake out game. Nice little fake out. There we go. Remedy the situation. Man, they are breaking all the walls on this. There are aspects of it I like and some that I don't. Kivo,
I hear your voices crystal clear.
I figured he was the one talking because he was talking about the inner voice. I have been his inner voice. Is Kibo gonna become the new main character?
Telling me I need to remedy this situation.
That's why they've been gearing Kibo up to be so awesome in this chapter, is because he's like, Shuichi, step aside, I'm the new main character.
That is why I will not give up. I will not give up hope until the very end.